Okay, our Unwritten Soul episode 10 spoilers are coming ahead. I am finished. You've been warned. Now we talking. By God, it took them 9 episodes, but we're finally here. It's getting good at the end. They almost lost me. Up to episode 8, boy, rinse and repeat the life problems. Couldn't stand it. So repetitive. Episodes 9 and 10, we're getting into new, bigger, evolving issues. Now, while everything's hunky-dory, we're jumping right to the end. Hosu, we are now seeing that his body is starting to give out low-key. He takes a phone call. And look, you see? Nothing's happening. He can't hear nothing. So at this point in time, I'm thinking, oh, they done put a hit out on my man. He about to get ganked. I'm sitting here like, no, Lord, please don't let them take Hosu from us. I'm thinking because the lawyer dude, the big lawyer dude up top, he's never had his plans for you. So now that things aren't going his way, he was putting the hit out on the one that was getting in his way. I was expecting a masked assailant from behind to gat, and that I was expecting this to be the end of Hosu. But instead, it's at this moment when you realize he can't hear what Miji's saying. It's when, look at the look in his eyes. He's realizing his hearing is now completely gone. He makes up a quick lie. He could think on his feet. I give the brother credit for that. But he can't hear a thing. And this is the sad walkout with Miji thinking everything okay, holding the cake. Brother, this show is getting good at the end. And look at her smiling. Such an innocent smile. She has no idea what Hosu's about to be put through. Just when you think everything's fine, when he's finally he's accepted who he is, because he got the scars all over his body, he can't do laborious activities, but he found somebody who accepts him fully, and he thought it was cool. Now he has to reevaluate who he actually is, and who the person he loves the most has to accept now that his condition is now starting to degrade further. We're going to see him probably shrink up a little bit in the next episode. He might start to hold himself up back into who he used to be as a teenager. And I'm 10 toes down on this. This whole meeting, I'm still 10 toes down on. He really ain't do much wrong. He went about this a good, healthy, legal route. Yes, he blew up Ms.Rosa's spot, they changed her name down the line, but I don't, y'all know me, I'm bad with names. It's going to take me probably till, we got 2 episodes left. I'm not going to remember her name. She just Ms.Rosa for the rest of the series, y'all. But he was trying to pull the sympathy card like, she don't got no relatives. She's run down. Why are you targeting her? And he says, that's your problem. You think the laws change based on circumstances? What's the difference between Ms.Rosa and Chairman Choi, who you didn't want to help earlier? The law is the law, and Ms.Rosa was breaking the law, so he's handling it a legal way. Sure, the way he blew up the story was kind of suspect a little bit, and the fact that he went and got the brother-in-law involved, that's kind of suspect. But what Ms.Rosa was doing was foul from an outsider's perspective. It was foul. So when he broke that down to Hosu, it's like, you don't even know your client's real name. The law is the law. I'm using the law. You can't differentiate between the people. You have to. The law is equal to every person. And Hosu couldn't refute that. All he could do was shrink back and run away. He literally ran out the office. So while he is a scumbag, I fully accept and realize that he is indeed a scumbag. I'm just saying, 10 toes down, he didn't do nothing wrong for real. Low-key, you know who he reminds me of? If y'all read Spider-Man or watched it as a kid, he's like J. Jonah Jameson. Ain't nothing wrong with you wanting to expose Spider-Man for who he is, because, there is property damage involved with being a hero. So he's not wrong for wanting Spider-Man to own up to his mistakes. But again, J. Jonah Jameson, scumbag, he's kind of a scumbag too. That might be a bad representation of him, because I think Jonah Jameson's a little worse. But y'all get what I'm trying to say, right? I realized why the last 2 episodes have been good. It's because we're not focused on them anymore. The twins, which were the main protagonists of the story, they're good helpers of other people. We're so focused on Ms.Rosa, we learn her whole backstory and all of that, and that's interesting. At the end, we have problems with Hosu, and that's interesting. But what's going on with the 2 twins, low-key, got annoying. They are... Brother, I don't have enough words to describe the feelings I had, but y'all are good helpers of other people. Like, you playing your part right now to 1,000. But when we was focused on you and your sis, I was clocked out mentally, fully checked out. 9 to 5, and let me tell you, it was 8 p.m. and you still wanted me to put in work. I could not. You weren't paying me at that point. Sure, that's me, Ray, and what's his name. I hope they get into a relationship, but they really ain't have too big an impact today. I'm not gonna go over the whole backstory with y'all, but let me tell you, that's the person we know as Miss Rosa, and that's the real Rosa. They had a hard life growing up. Her making mistakes because she couldn't read but keeping it a secret from everybody. Her marrying the wrong person who treated her mad dirty, and the result of all that chaos. Why did I say I was in my mind? I was about to say chaotic energy, but I just said chaos. But anyways, it all just turned into a chaotic situation that low key life handed them all lemons. They made like 2 glasses of lemonade, but they were thrown 2 dozens of lemons. You feel me? So the backstory here, immaculate. Like I really felt it. You had a hard life, and you did the best with what you had. This is the first time I can say this. I'm genuinely excited for next week. What's gonna happen? Our unwritten soul. He has to tell his mother that his condition's getting worse. Is it really? Yeah, I guess it is technically condition. It's his body. He has to tell his mother that his body is breaking down on him. And then his mother and Miji's mother had a moment about their mother, aka the grandmother. Oh man, so much happened in this episode. It was so good. This is legitimately the first time I've been looking forward to the next episode. So I will see y'all on Saturday. 2 good episodes ain't about to change my rating though. We still right here with it. It has not earned a love, and I can tell you what, we only got 2 more episodes. I don't think the last 2 episodes can climb it to this. But we're gonna leave it with a thumbs up.